I'm Sarah from the upcoming So Lovely to Meet You. So people who don't know anything about this film, can you give a brief introduction to what it's all about?
It's about me. And it's about myself and my family, the Knight family. It's a wrestling family from humble beginnings, and it's my journey up until the WWE and my brother's journey not making it into the WWE. So it's a beautiful story, and it's about being an underdog and chasing a dream and getting it.
What's it like to see someone like Florence Pugh play you on screen?
I think she's wonderful. Like, we didn't actually get to meet each other until after the movie was done, but I think she's such an incredible human, and like, she's so talented that I was very fortunate that she got to play me. Because, I mean, I wouldn't have picked anyone else.
And what's it like having your story up there on the screen? Is there some parts of it that are kind of challenging to watch, as it obviously gets quite personal, but then something really exciting about it too?
No, the only thing that's like super surreal about it is because obviously it's on the big screen now, so I'm used to being in front of the camera with the WWE, and like growing up with my parents, as you can see over there, they love being in front of the camera. So we constantly was doing documentaries growing up, and so that was fine, but it was only to like a small amount of people in England. But this one is going across the world, and it's to people that don't necessarily know who the hell I am, who the hell my family is, and now they get to really, you know, see my story, and that's the most surreal part of it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
And obviously there's lots of stuff that goes on in the film, lots of themes there. There's like the family aspects, but then there's also, you know, a sportswoman, a female sportswoman trying to make it through, you know, a very challenging sport. So what do you hope people will take away from it? And why do you think that people look up to you as a role model in some respects?
I just hope that they walk away inspired, whether it be from my story, my brother's story, because I love my brother's story in the movie too. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but his is like, you shouldn't measure your success on how famous you are, how many Instagram followers you have. You're successful in any goal that you set your mind to. So his success was the fact that he wanted to get married and have kids, and he did that. And he's teaching disabled kids how to wrestle. I mean, like, that's so incredible. And then mine is just being an underdog and sticking to who you are, and really yourself. Being yourself is truly your superpower, and that was kind of the message that I try to get across too. So I hope they walk away inspired, and I feel like my story is relatable. That's why people kind of like it. It's like a Rocky story, but you know, it's wrestling instead of boxing.
And what's Dwayne Johnson actually like in real life?
Oh, wonderful. No, he's so wonderful. Like, literally, what you see is what you get. Like, we try and find like a bad side of him, and it's an impossible thing. It's an impossible quest. Like, he's just a great human being. Well, technically, yes, because Dwayne told me the day before that I debuted. Like, that was his big thing. He pulled me. He texted my phone and he was like, "Hey, it's DJ. This is WrestleMania 2014, the day before I debuted on Raw." And he was like, "I would love to see you at some point." And I'm like, "Who the hell is DJ? And why does he text my phone?" I didn't realize he had a nickname, right? So I turned to Dean Malenko and he was like, "DJ, no, that's Dwayne Johnson." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dwayne Johnson is texting my phone right now. This is so wild." So I got taken to his office, and then he was like, "Oh, like tomorrow you're gonna be debuting and winning the Divas Championship." And I was like, "What?" And then he's like, "Also, I saw your documentary and I loved it, and I want to make a movie on it." And I was like, "This is so weird." Like, it's just wonderful. And he would made me cry. I was crying my eyes out. And then he was like, "And then don't tell anyone." So I'm like, okay. So I'm backstage at Mania and I walk out and I see Tamina, and then she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm just a really big fan of Dwayne." Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, obviously I could tell her anything. So not that I know of. There could have been. Who knows? Like, I mean, it's your job at the end of the day. Like, not everyone's gonna get along, but not everyone treat me so well and with respect, and everyone was like so supportive in front of my face. But who knows? It was just very bizarre. Like, I go from like, you know, my council house in Norwich, and then kind of going into the spotlight a little bit, and it was bizarre. But I mean, I've got used to it now. It's been over 7 years, so I've kind of like started getting used to it. Maybe, I would say so. I would have probably ended up in NXT UK, but I'm really happy with the way things have gone. It's gone perfectly. The journey is perfect. I know, I miss myself in SmackDown. I don't really know. We're going to see how it goes afterwards. I'm always going to be working with WWE in some capacity, whether it be in front of the camera or behind it. When it comes to Total Divas too, I'm not on this season. I'm just doing a couple of episodes on this one, me and the Bellas. So that's kind of sad. I was like, oh, but I don't wrestle anymore. Sorry, I am on a couple of episodes though. Like, they want me to still be part of it in some way, but I'm not a full cast member anymore. Which I don't wrestle anymore, so there's no point me being on it. But that's why they have their own show, Total Bellas now, and they're not going to be doing Total Divas. Yeah, and it's absolutely incredible, and I'm just so proud of all the women that kind of took the torch and ran with it too. Like, I know that the division is in like wonderful hands. Obviously, it's a bittersweet thing. I wish I could be a part of it, but again, they're incredibly talented. I'm so proud of them. Yeah, I want to be similar to the Bellas, but I also want to be the next Dwayne. So.